MPs in France have made it illegal to pay for sex. Those caught trying to buy the services of a prostitute would face potentially a heavy fine and have to attend classes to learn about the conditions which prostitutes work in. Apparently it's taken a couple of years just to get this legislation passed. Prostitution itself isn't a crime in La Republique, but pimping and brothels are. I think it was last year that paying for sex became illegal in Northern Ireland. In England, Wales and Scotland, it's legal to pay for sex, but then a number of things related to prostitution, pimping, brothels, curb crawling, all that's illegal. According to the BBC, Sweden was the first country to bring in this law which criminalises the clients rather than the sex workers. And the Parliament of the EU has approved a resolution which calls for a continent-wide adoption of the law criminalising paying for sex. Yeah. There are problems with this approach, though, I would suggest. It may well be putting prostitutes in greater danger, as clients will have to go to greater lengths to avoid detection. Yeah, it's pushing things back into the shadows, where those who want to commit violent criminal actions against sex workers are more likely to get away with it, surely. The same applies to banning brothels as to criminalising the clients of prostitutes. It pushes things underground. For prostitutes who actually are in danger, are being forced to sell their bodies, people who are being trafficked, slaves, for them, these kind of laws surrounding the criminalisation of prostitution actually makes it more difficult to escape. It's counterproductive, surely. Moving on, the Panama Papers. Yeah, if you've been keeping an eye on current events, you will know about these leaked documents revealing tax havens which have gotten quite a few wealthy, powerful people hot under the collar and sweating profusely, I would suggest. Yeah. It's something we were talking about at work the other day, and we've discussed it before. I mean, we know criminals and dodgy characters use tax havens, like Panama, to hide wealth and assets. Mossack Fonseca is the company name which keeps coming up in the news. That's what this leak business you may have just overheard on the news is all about. The leaking of millions of Mossack Fonseca documents to a German newspaper. It's apparently more than 40 years of records of the almost day-to-day goings-on of the offshore, tax-dodging, secretive businesses involving politicians, career criminals, former and present dictators. Yeah, this leak, this exposure, is not insignificant. You might have heard Iceland's now former Prime Minister stepped aside amid controversy regarding sheltered offshore money. Thousands demonstrated in the capital, Reykjavik. And it looks strongly like money laundering has been exposed involving someone close to Russian President Vladimir Putin. I've been going over a few articles, a few case studies, some involving property investors here in the UK, people who've used the services of Mossack Fonseca to try and cover up certain financial practices. It makes for uncomfortable reading. There's a lot of cloak and dagger stuff going on. Very secretive, and people bullshitting to protect their wealth and reputation. So Mossack Fonseca, which operates in quite a few countries actually, has come out, as you'd expect, defending itself. The founder of the company has dismissed the Panama Papers as media witch hunt, but more information keeps coming out. So yeah, watch this space. One final item of news: Bruce Springsteen cancelled a concert in North Carolina in protest over a law, anti-transgender law, banning people using toilets which don't match the gender on their birth certificate. It sounds like a stupid law, reactionary crap. So I salute you, Bruce Springsteen. Fair play to you, sir. And on that note, I'll bid you all a fair and pleasant day. Peace.